Hello friends, quite a few similarities can be drawn between the first day's play of the first test in Perth and the first day's play of the second test in Adelaide in the ongoing Border-Gavaskar Trophy 2024-25. India won the toss and the Indian batsmen did not last more than 2 sessions. In Perth, they were all out for 150, and in Adelaide today, they were all out for 30 runs more. 180 was what India made before they were all out at the stroke of tea. Like in Perth in the first innings, where debutant Nitish Kumar Reddy top scored for India with 41 runs, it was the same Nitish Kumar Reddy who top scored for India today by scoring 42 runs. It may come as a surprise that left-arm pacer Mitchell Starc, who has 367 test wickets to his credit in 90-plus test matches, has got his best test bowling figures today. 6 wickets for 48 runs. Yes, 6 for 48 was what Mitchell Starc finished with to restrict India to under 200 runs. Having played so many test matches over so many years with 360 plus wickets, one would imagine a bowler to have bowling figures of say 7-4 or 8-4 or even 9-4. Very rarely, like Jim Laker, Anil Kumble, have 10-4 in a test innings. But then today's 6 for 48 was Mitchell Starc's best ever bowling figures, and it was coming as another surprise, his first 5-wicket haul against India in 20 odd test matches. Well, that also shows how Australian bowlers hunt as a team. If not Mitchell Starc, it's Josh Hazlewood who is missing this test match because of side strain. If not Josh Hazlewood, it is Pat Cummins. And if neither of them, it's then Nathan Lyon. But Mitchell Starc, how much he loves bowling in Adelaide. He has taken 53 test wickets at this particular ground, the most he has taken in one single ground. Before the start of this test match, he was level on 47 wickets at Adelaide Oval and at the Gabba in Brisbane, where the next test match will begin on December 14th. With 6 wickets today, he has taken 53 wickets, the most. That shows how much he loves bowling, how much he enjoys the conditions that the Adelaide Oval offers, and his wickets are proof enough. Mitchell Starc was clearly the bowling hero. He had the Indian batsmen in trouble, and he struck with the very first delivery of the test match. It was the third time in his glorious career that he has taken a wicket off the very first ball of a test match. Last test match's centurion Yashasvi Jaiswal was out leg before wicket, the ball swinging, pitching around the leg stump and coming in to trap him plumb in front of the middle stump. Though there was a partnership of 69 runs between KL Rahul and Shubman Gill, KL Rahul scoring 37 and Shubman Gill scoring 31, wickets fell in a hurry. KL Rahul was lucky. He was dropped. He also was caught off Scott Boland's first ball of this test match. Boland, by the way, is Josh Hazlewood's replacement in this test match. KL Rahul and Shubman Gill seemed to take India to a good position, but then it was Mitchell Starc again who in his second spell struck again, and India in the space of 16 deliveries lost 3 wickets for an additional 12 runs. 69 for 1 became 81 for 4, and that included the wicket of Virat Kohli, who, just like how Mitchell Starc loves bowling at the Adelaide Oval, Virat Kohli has this happy hunting ground at the Adelaide Oval. But today was not Virat Kohli's day. He was done in by the extra bounce like most other Indian batsmen because the pitch was such that there was extra bounce that the Indians did not have any answer to. Virat Kohli was caught in two minds, and before he could remove his bat away from the path of the delivery, the ball took the bottom edge and was caught by Steven Smith in the slip cordon. There was nothing much that Rishabh Pant could do. There was nothing much that the other batsmen could do, including captain Rohit Sharma, who dropped himself down to number 6. In the pre-match press conference yesterday, Rohit Sharma said that it was an easy choice to let continue with the opening combination that won the match in Perth, Yashasvi Jaiswal and KL Rahul opening, but it was personally for him not easy to drop down to number 6 after having batted for the last 6 years as an opener. Though he is not any stranger to batting in the middle order, it takes some time to adjust moving down from opening to playing in the middle order as low as number 6. But then, whether it was the ideal choice, Rohit Sharma may have sacrificed his position for the cause of the team. That apart, Rohit Sharma, whether he was right in that decision, it is open for debate. He did not last long. He was out for just 3 runs, and except for Harshit Reddy and to some extent Ravichandran Ashwin, who came in as a replacement for Washington Sundar, and it had got nothing to do with Sundar's form or anything. But then, like Rohit Sharma said again in the press conference yesterday, that the team composition will be decided by the management as per the conditions and what they thought right before going in for toss. So that's how Ravichandran Ashwin made it to the playing 11 at the Adelaide Oval. Ravichandran Ashwin counter-attacked. He played some boundary strokes on the onside, but then he also did not last long. So 180 was all that India could make. Mitchell Starc 6 for 48 and well supported by Scott Boland, who took 2 wickets, and by Pat Cummins, who took the other 2. So 10 wickets shared by the 3 pace bowlers. And as Australia started their innings under lights in the 3rd session, it was all going to be Jasprit Bumrah and his wicket-taking abilities. He was on fire, but the Australian openers, Usman Khawaja and the newcomer, McSweeney, were well placed. They saw off the new ball, and except for Usman Khawaja, who was out to Jasprit Bumrah, who else but Jasprit Bumrah, the other opener, McSweeney, and man who was struggling for form, Marnus Labuschagne. They shared a partnership to take Australia to 86 for the loss of Usman Khawaja, and they trailed by 94 runs. Just when Jasprit Bumrah was coming to the end of his first spell, he struck off the last ball of his 6th over, taking the outside edge of Usman Khawaja and giving Virat Kohli a catch in the first slip. So that made Rohit Sharma give Bumrah another over, but then it was not fruitful. The second wicket unbroken partnership of 62 runs between McSweeney and Marnus Labuschagne has placed Australia in a comfortable position, and I have my own fear that this is going to be Australia's test match. Though India can bounce back, it was not as it was in the Perth test match. Harshit Rana was bowling well. Unfortunate that he did not get wickets. Mohammad Siraj, perhaps he has to work even more harder. And Ravichandran Ashwin got one last over to finish off the day's play. So hopefully India bowlers are better on the second day and dismiss Australia and not allow them to run away with a huge lead. As we saw, the pitch was settling down into a fine batting strip, and that was perhaps why Rohit Sharma chose to bat after winning the toss. So hopefully it is going to be India's bowlers, and Jasprit Bumrah again will be having the burden of having to take India to a position if they are to win this test match and make it 2-0. But it is not going to be as easy done as it is easily said. Until tomorrow with the day 2 review, take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.